Basketball fans, welcome back. So this is the semis, Warsaw Lotto against Nairobi Nyati, Team Kenya. So we have unpacked so many things in the previous 3 videos that I've made in this film session series. And this is the last video in this series. And honestly, let's just give Team Kenya another chance to see if they have changed their ways or what they have done, because what they have done to like make improvements, because this game happened yesterday, later yesterday, and I watched it. But in this one, I just want us to just look at this film together so that we can be able to just conclude this series. And for the next future videos that are set to come, we will look at them in similar fashion. So this is just the team introduction for the Warsaw Lotto team. Then we have Team Kenya. So we have Medina, Natalie, Hilda, and Joy. So these are this has been the team that has been playing. So majority of the low IQ players that we have been seeing have been coming from this team. So we have seen a lot of some bad plays. We've seen some good plays. We've seen 2 wins. And this game we lost in the semis. And my God, we just got outclassed, because every single time the Kenyan team matches up against a team that is deeper, let's say in the rounds, especially in the semis or in the finals, we fold. And that's one thing that we have seen. I know Natalie and Hilda and Medina are just riding on the success for last year where they grabbed the gold. But to be quite honest, when you step up in class, especially when you're playing continental ball with nations that are not inside Africa, you'll have a tendency to fail. So they are riding on that fame. And honestly, this was not going to be that fairy tale ending, because you're matching up against teams that have the fundamentals right. Kenya, fundamentally, these players that we have are not it. And they have shown time and time again that they cannot be relied upon when it matters, especially Natalie and Medina. They are too predictable on offense, and they exhibit poor defense, especially when it comes to the perimeter. Hilda, I mean, she's just there. Like there's no comment there. And Joy, I feel like this is the first time that she's playing in such an environment. So Kenya immediately has possession with the basketball, and you can see the solid defense that has been put. Medina is not being given like breathing room there, and you can see turnover has been forced. Turnover has been forced because she's too predictable. There's only one play that Kenya knows. You can see quick, nice rebound and a quick layup. And these are the things that Team Kenya just fails to understand how to do. We can't rebound despite having like the tallest player among the tallest players in the contest. And you're seeing like predictable plays every single time. And honestly, if you ask me, it's no different from what you have seen. You can watch one game in this 3x3 and you can just watch every single. And you can see it's the same thing. We don't even need to watch all 4. You see another shot has been hit. And who was defending? You can see this poor defense. Look, Natalie, too late to close out. Too late to close out. You've just been distracted. Let's look at this sequence. So Hilda gets that assist, and very close, very. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. Look at that. No closeout. What was Natalie doing? Going in for the rebound, and the shot went in already. You don't even know. Look at all that daylight. She was not even near to be able to contest that shot. But still, they still say that this is the best point guard, and she's not. She's not a good perimeter and on-ball defender. And majority of the time, look, even you don't even know if you're going to get the ball. Look at this. Uncoordinated, very predictable. Look at Natalie. She would rather just pass over the ball instead of just going in and committing for the layup. I don't get it. Why can't you just go ahead and drive strong? Can't do it. Joy is very weak. Look at that. The ball, you can see Warsaw Lotto have just been fouling. And Team Kenya still has the ball. Look at this. Unpredictable. And look at this. Not even unpredictable, predictable plays. Look at that. Poor shot. It's like you're just willingly giving away possession. Unpredictable plays from Warsaw, predictable plays from Nairobi Nyati. Honestly, it's so frustrating when you watch these games. I know a lot of people just look at the final score and look at like, oh, the game finished with a buzzer beater, but nobody talks about the L. Nobody. It's quiet. Look at that. They've recovered their own ball, attempt another 3, and it goes in. Look at this. It's like you're just letting them shoot. Poor lack of fundamentals there. Poor fundamentals. Nothing. Also have 5, Nairobi Nyati 1. Starting off the game like this is pathetic, man. Look at this. Natalie doesn't know even how to move. Look how much space is being left there. The only way you can stop the shot is by fouling like that. That's the only way. There's no other way. And quite honestly, it's inexcusable. These are the so-called quote-unquote best players in the country going out there. They're quote-unquote. I'm not saying that they are. They're just there because the cartels think that they are good. Look, let's see. Medina with it. Look at that. Sloppy. You don't even know where it's supposed to be. On. Look. Going to the line. Did she make it? Let's see if she made this free throw. She made it. Nairobi Nyati 2. I mean, there's no battle for the rebounds. It's like they don't want to rebound. Look, all the rebounds are going in for... All the rebounds are going for Warsaw Lotto. Every single rebound. Every single one. Even till you wonder, do you want to rebound the ball to be able to get possessions? You can't even rebound enough with some players on the court. Look, her inability to dribble the basketball is evident. Joy can't shoot, can't hit anything. This woman can't hit anything. Natalie has no ball handling skills. Look, very predictable on dribbling. Very predictable. She can't even hit a crossover. She can't hit between the legs. She can't do it. And look, it's sad. But at least we're able to get a basket there. But we are literally struggling. The offense is literally struggling. There is no structure in it. And it's funny to me that there's a quote-unquote coach there coaching the 3x3 team. And the coach, if the coach is there, that means the coach is also a low IQ individual. Low IQ in terms of knowing how to set up plays for, like, in practice. Because whatever they do here is a reflection of what they do in practice. And if they're not been working the fundamentals, that means that they've been lying. Look, where is Natalie going? Let's just watch where Natalie is going. She passed the ball, right? What is she doing? A screen has been set. So the right course of action was for her to at least slide right and try to cut in left. And try to cut in left to get the pass from Medina. But what does she do? She lingers around the perimeter. She doesn't even know, like, she's been set for the screen. She's not even aware that the screen has been set for her. Then what happens? Joy has to take it in, and she makes it, luckily. But look at how the Warsaw team are just setting up easily, and they're getting the rebounds. The most interesting thing is how Warsaw are getting the rebounds. Look, when they go outside, they make sure to push the ball back in. But look at where Natalie is. Look at where she is, and look at where the Warsaw player is. Look at how much space and daylight the Warsaw player just created from this, right? And what's the first thing that they look at? Let's go outside so you can get the ball from outside, right? But who is going to be there to rebound? Medina is not going to rebound. She's just standing there. Nothing. Look at Joy putting herself in a position where she has to defend and contest all those shots, being left all there all alone, because Natalie just thought about, let me just go outside. Let me just go outside and wait for the ball. Let me just camp outside so that we can be able to, like, get the shots up. Get a pass inside to Medina. That's how miscommunicated we are. Low IQ at best. Look at it. She would rather wait for the ball outside. And at least she went in. But the thing is, not taking care of, like, the rebounds. Look at that. The 3 canceled itself out. Look. She made the gamble. It went in. But look at this team. Who is supposed to be guarding her? Who? Joy is supposed to be guarding her. What happens? She had so much daylight to shoot the ball, and there was no contest on it. It was wide open. What happens? Paid. And every single time this thing happens, nobody says anything. Look at this. Natalie, this is a clear lane. And she scores it. What about that? Look at this. So wide open. No defense whatsoever. Who is supposed to be guarding this player? Look at that nice. The ball goes out. Number 4 is supposed to be covered by Joy. But what happens? Who was out there? Joy is supposed to be covering number 4. What happens? The switch is there. And Natalie is supposed to be at least trying to box out and make sure that this girl who is number 4 is not supposed to get in. But what happens? She overcommits and Joy is just left behind. And then what happens? Number 4 goes in. Joy plants her feet. Too late. She can't even contest it. Natalie is there. Look at where Medina is. Look at where she is. Is she closer to contesting or defense? None. It's like she doesn't want to play defense. Look at that. And that's just the story of how the 3x3 panned out. Look at this. At least Natalie hit that 2. Then what's gonna happen? Another 2 attempted. It's just the same thing. So predictable. Then Medina, it's so predictable. Look at this. Give Medina, not give Natalie. She fakes the run. But this ball, if Natalie had put it close to where Medina was, she would have been able to grab it. But Medina, because this is somebody that doesn't even understand, she can't even go for, she can't even jump. She can't jump. She would rather just lazily walk. There's nothing there, man. And that's the reason as to why we fail. You can see how effortless it has been for this Warsaw team in Toulouse. They have just been doing their thing. Easily just schooling us. Schooling us. And nothing on defense, nothing. Those are just lucky shots, man. Lucky shots coming from Team Kenya. Let's see. Look at another play. Look at where Natalie is. Where is she? Is this defense? Is this defense, honestly? Anyone in the comment section, is this defense? You tell me. What is this? Even if the shot went in or not, it's not the point. Look at where she is. She's getting switched on, right? A screen has been set, supposed to get a switch. But what happens? Where is she going? Where can you pay attention to your assignment? Thank God it didn't go in. Then look at how predictable the plays are. Because she doesn't have the ability to control the basketball and have good dribbling, that's what happens. This is the second time the ball is going off her foot. Going off her foot the second time. Alright, let's look at it again. Getting space inside. And look at the hustle to go for the rebounds. Hold on a bit. Let's count the steps that Natalie made for that layup. All right. See, she went 1, 2. That's a walk. That's a travel. It's a travel. The refs did not see it, but I saw it. That's a travel, and she stole it. The refs did not see that travel, but anyway, it is what it is. Man, I'm laughing. That's a travel. Let's count. 1, 2, like that. It's a travel. The refs did not see that one. At least we got away with it. But despite even getting away, didn't even win the game. Didn't even win the game, man. We have no... Look, can't even get open. Can't even get open. Look at those passes. Intercepted. All of them are just getting intercepted. Too predictable. Too one-dimensional. There's no creativity coming from Natalie or Hilda. No creativity. No creativity, no defense. Imagine bringing players in 3x3 who can't even dribble. Can't even dribble a basketball. I mean, it's sad. What was Natalie doing? Why was Medina taking that shot? Look. That's a foul. That's the only way they can defend. You may think that these are the best players in the country, but they're not, man. They're not. They're not it. They never have, never will be. Let me reiterate, these are not the best players in the country. Look at that. Brick again. Ball going out of bounds. Nothing. It's like, who was supposed to get that rebound? Look, that ball rimmed. It rimmed out. It was supposed to be Hilda or either Natalie trying to chase down that ball. But what did Natalie do? She opted to box out this player, thinking that that ball was on the was bricked out by Warsaw, and forgetting. Like, let me tell you, low IQ at best, man. Low IQ at best. There's so many low IQ plays here. I mean, you don't even have to be a coach to look at a low IQ play. You can just know it. You can just see it. It's like they're too lazy. Look. Look at this. Sad. Okay, Medina has it. Gives it to Natalie. That's the only way Kenya can score. The only way. If it's not Medina running in, that's it. Look at that pass. Who was guarding her? Who was guarding her for that shot? Hilda. Can't play defense. Look at this. Is this boxing out? Is this boxing out? Look at that pass. No deflections coming from Medina. Too slow. Too slow to even move her legs. Look at this. Trying to go for the steal. Can't even think. Low IQ, man. Low IQ at best. Look at that space that she has. She already has the ball. She already gathered. The only thing that was left to do is just place it in. And all the others, look at their faces. They're just watching the ball. Nothing. Then they expect to win this game. Come on. I mean, at least naturally hit that 2-pointer to get back up, but honestly, it's just luck. This point is just luck. Look at this. After that 2-pointer, look at what did Warsaw do. Number 4 just, passed it. Look at that. It's so easy. Medina cannot even defend. Look at that. It's like she's tired. She's tired. Going in for the block, what happens? Get beat in that mismatch. Get beat. Get beat on that one. But the refs there, they were just crazy. But anyway, I feel like they pushed her. Pushed Natalie there. Let's see. So she got pushed. Let's see. Yes, she did. Did she? Yeah, she snuck in a push, but because this Warsaw player number 1 was behind Medina, they didn't call it like that. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Like, it's crazy. At this point, I don't even know what to think. Number 1 going in for the 3. Missed it. But one thing that I must say is this, right? You would expect these players to know what they're supposed to do, but look at this. Joy checked in. What am I looking at here? Medina trying to go in. Very predictable. Misses it. And the more that she takes like those types of shots, she's been missing. She's been missing majority of those. Look at this. And because of her lack of footwork and her inability to be able to understand how to adjust or even like know how to place her body the way she's supposed to, even score or even like know what type of footwork can get her to the rim. That's the reason as to why these shots break. These shots break because of that. Look at this. Natalie goes up for the 3. She misses it. Medina, she got the rebound. And the game is tied. And Team Kenya still retain possession of the basketball. But I must say, this has been it's been a disappointing show, because what we have seen here is just this lack of evolution in the game. Look at the ball handling from the players, from all the players that we have played against. They have good ball handlers for 3x3. In 3x3 in Kenya, no good ball handlers. None can dribble, none can even, none of them. Look at that. She beat. Look at how Medina, beat on that shot. Look at this. A simple fake and she already committed. Low IQ, man. Low IQ. Why is she? She's not even running. Why aren't you running? Why are you this slow? Are you this slow? It's like she's jogging casually. It's like you're like, and look at that. And because of her, what you can say, mental lapses, look at this. Her poor IQ on defense is the reason as to why that 3 went in. Because who was guarding who? Who was supposed to guard who? The low IQ in Kenyan basketball? Look at that. When it was too late, when Medina realized that this is not the player she was supposed to guard, what happened? Cost the team the 3. 2 points. Now Warsaw Lotto are back up. Joy with 0 footwork. What's going on? Nothing. 0 ball handling. Well, this is what it results to. A poor shot manufactured. Look at this. Natalie, she doesn't have any basic ball handling. She doesn't have any. Look at that. Even Joy tries, couldn't make it. What? Look at this. Number 1 goes up for the 3. She goes up for the 3. What happens? Like it's pathetic, honestly. The final score can tell you like one thing, but if you look at the actual game, the way things panned out, and look at the film, it tells you the whole different thing. Look at this. It tells you a different thing. Because you can see the score here is 15-14. You can say this game was so competitive. But if you look at the film and you look at the mistakes that Team Kenya has had, I mean, look at that. This is the only way Team Kenya can score. This is the only way. They have no other way. Natalie is not a ball handler. Here, I dare say, she's a streaky shooter. She's not a Sabrina Ionescu, like some other people can try to make her out to be. She's not that. And Medina Accord, her footwork is so predictable. She has not worked on that. There's no improvement on that part. Natalie is just way out of her depth, honestly. If this is the team that is going to go to the Olympics, they're going to suffer. This is a team that's going to suffer greatly. They're going to suffer. The only difference is from last year to this year is Masiwanyama was there. But this is the same, they're the same core trio of players. Look at this. Medina trying to go in. Her poor ball handling. You can see, it's like she struggles to run with the basketball. Look at this. She tries to dribble. She can't. It's like she's too slow or something. Too slow. It's like you're having problems and you just need to find a way to even like pass the ball. There's nothing there, honestly. Like, there's nothing there. Number 1 goes up for the 2-pointer, scores it. Who did she score on? Natalie. Natalie was her primary defender. A poor on-ball defender, honestly. Look at this. Where is Natalie going? Where is she going? This is the person you're supposed to be defending. This is supposed to be, you're supposed to stay with her. But what happens? Simple confusion. A back screen has been set. Then what? You can't even go close out. And you get scored on easily. And that's just been the story of like the games that we have seen. No 3 going in. Hilda with her low percentage shot. She can't even, she's not a, she thought that she could hit like that buzzer beater she hit, honestly. Not that buzzer beater, but that late game 2-pointer, but doesn't come every day. But you can see like the poor shot selection there. Look at number 1. And again, free throws. Foul and free throws. And just like that, Warsaw Lotto go up are up 4 points, and the game just keeps winding down. Both teams are falling at a similar rate, and honestly, what do you expect? This is a team that is a cast of people who have very low basketball IQ. Look at this. Did that count? No, it didn't count. Okay, so they have possession of the basketball. So Warsaw have possession of the basketball. Look at where Natalie is. She always gets beaten by the opposing the person that she's guarding. Look at this. Always slow and distracted. And the fact that Warsaw are just getting rebounds like that easily, despite even having like the quote unquote, they are quote unquote players, best players in the country. They are quote unquote. I do quote unquote because they are not. I mean, I've seen better players who play in I've seen better players playing pickup games 3x3 than this. I mean, it's sad if you got a short end, but what happens? Free throw, foul and free throws. And just like that, you're seeing also go up 5. So Team Kenya down 5. What are we supposed to do? Look at this. Joy tries to go in, but she's got it heavily. Look at that. Throws the ball out of bounds. And this is what I was telling you, low IQ. Natalie does not even know how to free up and get open. She can't. She doesn't know. Madina doesn't know how to get open. Then what happens? Pass has been thrown there on the other side. Low IQ. Telling you. Putting Joy in a very sad, sad position, honestly. Because now, you throw away the possession of the basketball because you don't even understand how to get open. Players who can't even get open, don't know even how to defend, don't have no awareness. On-court awareness is a problem. Zero on-court awareness. Don't even understand anything. And with Hilda's poor 3-point percentage, and she just kept hoisting up the threes. And this game did not even end in regulation because they already scored. With 2:12 remaining, they finished the game. Look at this, pathetic. I mean, full credit to the Warsaw Lotto team. I mean, this is a team that knows what they're doing, not like Team Kenya, who are just basically wasting our time. This is a team that has just wasted time, money, resources, everything. Because they are poor excuse of basketball players, honestly. They are poor excuse of people who represent the country. They are a poor excuse of people who have money invested in them to play. And there's the reason as to why the whole world looks at us and laughs at us. Because if these people keep playing like this, there's a reason as to why even scouts don't even look at Kenya's way, because they'll just go quickly look up Kenya and look at the games that we have played and look at the tournaments we have played, both 5x5 and 3x3, and they'll see this type of players, low IQ, low IQ, poor defense, poor offense, zero creativity, zero dribbling, zero shooting, zero ball handling. I mean, some people here have ball handling that is below 20 out of 100. If you grade their ball handling skills, even grade their in-court IQ, it's so low. It's so low, man. So many low IQ players here. Too many low IQ players. And honestly, full credit to Warsaw, because they just knew what they're supposed to do. I'm just freeze frame at that, because it's just sad. Sad, man. I mean, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just said, let me just give my 2 cents on what I've seen, because it's very pathetic what Team Kenya 3x3 do. They try to say that they know what they're doing. They try to show us that They have been practicing. They try to tell us that, you know, we're trying different things. But if you look at the actual game, it's pathetic. All of them are pathetic. They're all mediocre. Starting from Madina, Natalie, Hilda. I'm not gonna, you know, go off on Joy because this is their first time she's played. I've not seen her play ever. But these three are just, they should just go. Like, they're just, you know, they're just not built for this. I know they can lie to themselves that, you know, we won't go last year in Africa, but that was in Africa, not Europe. When you go to Europe, you get the people who are way better than you. So don't get these wins in your head thinking that you're the best. So honestly, poor performance. Poor for people who say that they have been training even residential. They don't even have they don't even have shame in saying that, you know, we have been training even residential. Get out of here, man. Pathetic, poor performance. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I did during making it. So like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure, I know you're watching these videos, so make sure you will listen into the whole thing. And I'm out. Peace.